I look at your sort of ascension or your growth over the last, several years. And from my perspective, you know, whenever we have a co-managed, what I see is that that person, that Charlie, really kind of has to change their game, their skill sets a little bit,
Oh
right?
yeah.
Because as a single IT person, you're really worried about like, do I know the most about firewalls and disaster recovery and security? And I'm the guy with hands on the keyboard configuring routers and switches and
Yeah.
really worrying about the bits and bytes, right? But in a co-managed situation, it's almost like you have to kind of level up a little bit, right? Because all of a sudden you're talking about, hey, I'm a member of the leadership team. I have direct impact and insight as to the strategy of the business. And instead of, if I were to use this analogy, instead of playing the violin, I'm now the orchestra conductor, and I've got to worry about all vendors, and I have to worry about you know the company from a leadership perspective. And so, we really see with our co-managed clients that the skill set of what it takes to be, that Charlie or fill that seat, it's not so much about the bits and bytes and flashing lights anymore, right?
No, it's not. I still enjoy that at times. I mean, I know a lot about a lot of things, or a little bit about a lot, but no, the job is exactly what you said. It's now dealing with vendors, lots of them.
Mhm.
Yeah, dealing with the leadership team, the management team of the company. And yeah, it's less of the bits and bytes. Now, I'm a nerd at heart, always have been, and so I personally still enjoy if I'm at one of our job sites, I still like looking at that computer and going, oh, you know what? This needs to be fixed or that fixed. I'm not above it. I love that. But
Sure.
I don't have to do that anymore. I mean, necessarily. I mean, that's something you guys can handle. It's just something I choose to do. But no, my job is to kind of steer the ship as much as it is to help people with individual problems, which I think if you ask anybody that I work with, I'm still not above doing. They can call me at any time, and if I'm there, I'll still help. I'll say, you know what, we don't have to bug you my ass for this. Let's go for it. But no, I cannot. My job's not to be bogged down with that every day. That would, then I couldn't do my job. Yeah, so I've had to develop, just trial by fire. Understanding how to keep vendor relationships, how to, when to be nice, when to be hard on people, when to, what to do, how to, go to bat for the company when,
Yeah.
say, someone or vendor's not doing their job, or, it's just a lot. And so, yeah, I think it's evolved. I know I've evolved. It's, over the years and into
Yeah.
what I need to be good at. Cause it used to be, yeah, just a keyboard warrior,
Yeah.
going after it. So it has changed. Yes.